Floss Tube.
Hello.
Welcome to Crafty Cottage Stitches. I'm Heather.
I'm Jeanette.
And we're back after a little bit of a break.
Heather was under the weather last.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have had sickness from preschool and just been not feeling good. Evie had a double ear infection and a sinus infection.
Oh, that's right.
And we kind of went on a little mini vacation. We just went and stayed in a hotel a couple towns away to get out of town.
So sorry.
But we're back. So haven't been doing much, but we figured we'd just stop in and say hi and show you what we have done.
Yep. Have you stitched?
Just a tiny bit.
If you're new here,
Hi.
Welcome.
This is our channel about cross stitching and crochet and quilting and crafting and all kinds of stuff.
No sewing this time, but we do sew also.
I worked a little bit on this guy. This is out of the Veronique Ongenje book that I got.
And sorry, we don't know what that says. We've had a couple.
Well, I know what that says. That says her name.
Well, yes, but we don't know the title of the books.
I had somebody ask how I read it. You don't really have to.
No.
I mean, I don't obviously get all the nice little lovely descriptions, but
she's French.
I bet you could go on Google Translate and it would translate for you in real time. It's
how would you do that?
Wild how it works.
Can you scan it?
I've actually done it before. I had a flower pressing kit that I accidentally threw away the English instructions, and I think I only had like German ones left. And so I got on Google on my phone, and you go into the Google image search. There's like a little camera there, and then there's like a translate option, and I literally just held my phone over it, and it translated.
Well, that would be
it for you in real
better
time.
Than trying, because I was typing in a French translation, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to keep going back. It's like, wait, did I spell that wrong? So, but
right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to type that in.
So usually for like all of these, I mean, in her other books that we have in English, they're just like nice little descriptions.
Well, and
I guess
she's French, so she does everything in DMC. Mm-hmm. So the floss is the same.
Right. The fabric, I guess you would just need to be able to choose your own. And
yeah, and sorry, I just was totally lost when I don't know what it says. I'm not sure what the title is.
Well, and it does say here, some French. As far as like stitch count and stuff, you just probably... This is more like you just do you. Yeah. You do it on your own
If
fabric.
you're comfortable on 32, do it on 32. I actually like hers with 2 threads, so it's nice and...
And I think I decided... Yeah, that is what I'm doing on this. This is the one where I've just picked out a few little things here. I've picked out this sewing machine. Where's the dress form I'm doing? Right in the crack there. There's a pretty dress form right in the crack there. And then I'm going to do this little button card.
Oops, sorry. You guys are sitting on an antique ironing board, so I hopefully don't bump it too much.
I've done a little bit of the back stitching for that dress form. I have messed up here though. You can see it's like off center. I need to pull that out and redo that. I tried to pull this out when I wasn't feeling well and it just didn't go well. See that? It kind of looks like the dress form is turned on the top. I figured out what I did. I just need to pull those out and redo it. But I'm actually having a really good time with this. And then I'm going to do the button card up here. And then I want to do another one. And I don't absolutely know what I'm going to do with these yet. But I think I've decided I want to do this dress form with the butterflies. There's a sewing machine that has a little birdie on it somewhere in here.
Right there?
Oh, right in the middle. This blue guy, it's hard to see, but there's a little birdie with a flower in its mouth that I thought would be precious. And maybe this. But maybe I would do like a W for my last initial or something in there. Would be cute. Just kind of do similar.
And I think all the pictures from the book are on the back cover if you want to show that. Is that all of them?
Nope.
Or a lot of them?
There's a lot of them though.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
This book is worth every penny.
The book is a very good price. You're just going to pay a little bit for shipping.
But she has amazing other books and things that you can buy.
To make your shipping worthwhile.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I did when I bought some I think embroidery
right
books. And did I buy another Veronique book from her? I think I did.
Something with hedgehogs and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I bought 2 really beautiful embroidery books from her too, which I haven't done anything from and I need to. But even like she even has Christmas ones in here that aren't in the Magic of Christmas book that are just beautiful. So I'll try and post the shop name for this. Last time I did that, and she was running low on this book, but she's run out of it before, and she just gets it back in stock. I'm assuming she, I guess, I mean, it could be he or she. And look at this. We need to do this for Christmas. We keep showing that one.
The red one. Which, the Wraith.
The Wraith.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it so much. It would be beautiful in here.
Yep.
So, do you want to see what I've been stitching on? And I'm almost done. So, I've only stitched on one thing. Because my life has just been, it's a terrible mess in here. So
yeah, she's been repainting her house.
Yeah, this room's done being painted. You can kind of tell how, right
over
here.
There, how it's not yellow.
How it's not
white.
yellow anymore. It's beautiful. My husband and I have been working on that. So I am almost done with the roses. I just need to bring the vine up in here. I am off one stitch, but it's not going to matter. I looked and it'll fit. So I'm almost done. And that's the only thing I've been stitching on, mostly because it's all I can find.
But didn't you just start it too, or no?
It hasn't taken very long. This is a very easy stitch. Okay. And I didn't find it online. I know you can if you search for it. In fact, because my friend did. Here's what I've been doing.
You can screenshot that and image search that on Google too. And
yeah,
you might be able to find it.
But if not, I looked, in Etsy, I looked for cross stitch roses. You can find, there's tons of them. Just different versions.
Let's see if I can find it.
Not necessarily by them, but I have this frame that I found thrifting years ago. I've probably had this at least 20 years, but it's absolutely going to fit perfect. And this is the color of my bedroom furniture. And I picked it up because I like to buy odd-shaped frames and just was waiting for the right thing to put in it. And this will be perfect. But it's going to be gorgeous. I am going to take this and have glass cut because you guys know I like my stuff under glass. And it's a bit dinged up. I don't care because I love it. So my whole house is a bit dinged up. So that'll be perfect. So there we go. I'll finish this tonight because this is what I've been working on. I actually was working on it this morning and Heather called and yelled at me because I hadn't showered and wasn't ready for floss tube yet.
Keeps her phone on silent.
Yeah.
Which, what if there's an emergency?
You call your dad like you did and got right through.
Well, but Dad wasn't here. He was at Starbucks or wherever he was.
Then call an ambulance or 911 because your mom was stitching.
I didn't find that online, so but it's Dessins DHC.
Yeah,
it's French.
It's French.
Dominique Howell Collin.
But there's so many different ones. So, as a matter of fact, I've kind of been looking because I kind of want one like it downstairs, but I did buy a cross stitch. And I wasn't going to, and I just did because I kept looking at it and I said I wasn't going to do it, but I haven't really thought of the new thing for the next batch of pin pillows for the Pin Pillow Social.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this
morning. So I need to refill my basket because it was all Valentine stuff, but I found these guys. Well, I'm going to show you up close. Are they not the sweetest things ever? I'm a sucker for bunnies. And they are from Etsy.
Hoppy Moments.
But even this is cute, right?
Yeah.
The pattern.
Needle Treasures Nook.
She's got all kinds of cute stuff. But there you go. So screenshot that if you want these guys. Now I'm thinking I want to work on these today. No, I'm going to finish the roses.
Just the carrots, like a teeny tiny
I know,
carrots
you could. You could just do the carrots on like a covered button.
Mm-hmm.
How cute would that be on there? So anyway, bought these guys even though I said I'm not buying any cross stitch. Honestly, I was kind of looking through. Nothing was inspiring me for spring or Easter. And I do
we
have
got
some.
those chickens from Veronique.
Yeah, that'd be cute. Could do some chickens in there. Nothing was speaking to me. I bought a few last year, but I kind of wanted something just simple, and they were precious. They popped up. I don't know. I must have been thinking bunnies, and they popped up on my Etsy. So
Chickens.
that's it with the cross stitch. I bought something and I worked on the roses. We have been working a lot. My husband actually went out of town for 4 days, and while he was gone, I basically rested because we've been working pretty hard in here. And so the Crafty side, that's all painted. And my husband is putting all new trim up, which that's done. And it's all filled and sanded and all that. Now I just have to paint it. But while he was gone, I rested because kind of tweaked my back again, painting the trim in there. Because I'm old and I'm laying on the floor trying to paint trim. So it's a slow process. Our 1 month project is probably going to turn into more like a 4 month process because
that's normal.
Yeah, I think so. Plus, I officially finished working yesterday. I did my last house. So our weekends have been kind of taken up, and he works all week. So it's a slow process. But we'll get there, and then we'll give you a tour. Because he built a really cool shelf above my window.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing one in here, too.
It's only in here. The other one's more fancy trim.
Oh, okay. But there is a shelf in there.
No, it's just... We kind of, when we moved in, this house has more farmhousey, kind of blocky trim, so we're zhuzhing it up a little as we go.
He didn't do a shelf above the window in there? Oh, I thought he did.
No, I'm going to put a shutter shelf in there. So that's going to be our Crafty cottage over there. This is the sewing part, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get to the point where we can actually put stuff back and I can sew, because I can't sew right now. Yeah, it's a mess, so... That was a long explanation, huh?
Check out these chickens.
She truly is our favorite.
Yeah. This is a Veronique one, too.
Yeah. They're just precious. Those would make cute gifts.
They would. These are not cheap patterns.
No, they're not. They're not inexpensive. I would say that's about, I think I paid $39 for that one. $35.39.
But honestly, if you look at it, there's a lot of patterns.
I think there's 53 patterns.
And they look small, but they're like intense.
Yeah.
Look at that one. It's a Christmas one. So
we had someone ask, and actually I've been looking for it too. So Veronique does. It's Heidi, basically, is how I look at it. She's sitting in a field, and she's got little goats next to her. So it's Heidi. I'm sure that's why she did it. She hasn't been able to find it. I haven't been able to find it unless it's...
We've looked a while ago, too.
We've looked, and I can't find it legally. Let's put it that way. So, I mean, sometimes you can get it to pop up, which is wrong. We don't do that. So, if anybody knows... I think so. If anybody... Yes, that's it. Anybody knows how to get that, what kind of magazine or whatever...
it could be in one of her magazines.
It's probably a magazine thing. I'm not sure. But anyway, I thought I'd put that out there. Someone else is looking for it also. I'm hoping to find it one day because you guys, I told you that's like one of our all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
It was when I was
if
a
anybody's
kid
ever
also.
Seen that pattern somewhere.
Or knows what magazine
Legally.
it comes. Yeah, legally. Because we found it not legal, but...
Because we do have, I have quite a few of her books.
Yeah.
I mean, not anywhere near what she has, but...
Anyway, I thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah.
So I have done no sewing, but I have been crocheting a little bit. I actually got 5 more of these done. This is for, if you're new here, this is for a sweater. It's a free pattern actually on All About Ami.
I linked it on our last video.
Oh, okay. I bought the kit from Lion brand, it was pretty darn reasonable. It's really squishy, wonderful. I'm not in a hurry, so 5 more.
It's not purple. It's just showing
it's not
that
purple.
way. Like it's not.
Someone
even at all.
said they saw it as like a dusty denim too.
Yeah.
It's
just a weird
for
light.
us. The way we're seeing it, it looks purple. It's not at all.
It's an entirely different color.
So 5 more done.
Up
It takes 23 squares. So I got 10 done. So
and you're gonna felt those in.
I am gonna felt these in. Yeah, they're all red, and I'm gonna try felting because there's wool in here. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Why not? It's fun. These are super easy. I don't know. I've never made clothing, so I don't know about constructing it, but I can do it. She's got videos, so I'll be able to do it.
I mean, it's really. I don't think it'd be much different.
I don't think it'll be hard. It's just.
You've done like hats. Have you made gloves?
No. No, but I mean,
basically like attaching along to make an arm.
Yeah,
it's like
I can handle it. I'm gonna try anyway. I
started my other thing that I've worked on a couple weeks ago. I've really done nothing the last few weeks. My house is condemnable and
that stinks.
What is it?
The basket I got.
My barbecue chip breath too.
No, it's spray paints. They spray painted it. Man, those are pretty colors. Are those all those?
The ones that I got at Michael's.
Oh.
I got
the ones your mom let you have a long time ago from Michael's?
No, the ones I actually bought the other day. But I think so. Wow. The pink is different. The lippy.
Yeah.
They both were lippy. It's Impeccable brand.
This is.
I got. In
soft.
fact, I've decided I'm going to start saving these. Like just.
It's a good idea.
Maybe getting one like a really small binder and just hole punching and having them in there.
Oh.
I could even do.
I'll
probably just tape a little. Something. I'm gonna come up with a cute idea.
I'll show you something.
I have them in my bag here, and I'm sorry, I'm wheezing right now. I don't know why. It happens. But
it's something in the air. My husband is still coughing. I told him you've got to go get checked again. These are incredibly soft. Which one is this? It's Loops and Threads. Which
Impeccable acrylic.
Impeccable acrylic.
Which was a bit of a change from the I Love Cotton. It feels
so
different. And so it took me a little bit to get used to it. But I started a Granny Hexie. Which is not... It will be once I've made a few more. Not nearly as mindless as my other Hexie. Or, I'm sorry, my other Granny Square. Do you hear me wheezing?
Mm-mm. A little bit.
Yeah, so
maybe it's the spray paint fumes.
This one is a little.
These are gorgeous. Look at how pretty.
I probably will maybe do a little bit of blocking on some of these, but it's just a scrappy, bright, and I obviously didn't.
Are you doing white to join them?
Yes, I'm going to do a white join on them.
Do they join with just a whip stitch, or do they join as you go kind of thing with this?
I think it was just a whip stitch, but honestly, I didn't.
This is a bot pattern, right?
No.
Oh. Mm-mm. Okay. Hopefully she can link it.
I can link it. It's
very cool.
Each round does change a little bit, and so that was like, oh, whoa! I actually have to pay attention to what I'm doing a bit. Let me see. I can pull the pattern up on here. I'll do that when she's showing her thing, and then I just have some of the belly buttons done.
Those are my favorite. Oh, because look, they match what I'm doing.
Yeah, they really do.
So I
just some really fun colors, you know.
They are. They're wonderful. Now I want to go. I want to buy all the yarn.
Yeah,
I do.
We are struggling with not purchasing stuff.
Yeah, and failing because I just bought that pattern, but whatever. It's been raining
and
snowing / hailing because we got caught in a hailstorm the other day.
When you were shopping with
for 140 days and nights, I swear. So
it's cold. It's like we went.
It's hovering just barely above freezing.
We had a field trip last week, and
Punxsutawney was totally off. For the West Coast.
Definitely. She had a field trip at the fire station, but before that, because our appointment or like our fire station tour was like at 2, but school normally starts at 12:45, so we're like, well, let's just go to a park. Well, the park we went to is one that we go to dead of summer because it's like in this weird, It's
like
got huge trees in
and
it.
it's on a crest of a hill.
With the sound right at the bottom of the hill.
sound
So
is
it's like this wind tunnel, and it is always like 10 degrees colder than anywhere else, even in the dead of summer. It was frigid.
Well, and of all the field trips, she's like, "Mom, do you want to go?"
I needed her to drive me.
Yeah, and I was like, outside? Seriously?
She lasted 45 seconds.
I had 2 pairs of pants on.
I
had
was wearing
a coat,
4 layers.
2 shirts, and I was paralyzed.
Because the wind is so cold. And it was
She's
the day
like,
after
just
a
go
windstorm.
sit in the car. And I'm like, I'm going to sit in the
and
car.
I just was like, with my gloves on, my 2 hoods, 3 hoods.
Anywho, I started an Afghan for Miss Emerson. All it is a giant granny square. I just started this the other day. Look how pretty it is. Because I'm giving, her, the one I had started for her to my friend, I needed to make Emerson something. I haven't made her anything yet. So I just started a giant granny square, and I'm going to use 3 skeins of yarn. So however big it gets. I love how this is working out. There's chunks. There's
It does match.
Yeah.
How funny.
I mean, I don't even care. This is so cool looking. And the yarn, and I'm using, it's a 3 weight. So it's, what is that considered a DK weight, I believe?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's a DK weight. And I'm using a size smaller hook than it actually calls for. But I'm using this yarn.
Big Scoop.
Big Scoop.
By Lion Brand.
By Lion Brand. I got it at Michael's.
Joann's.
I don't know.
Michael's. Yeah.
Because I haven't been to Joann's in forever. So, and the flavor is Tutti Frutti. Isn't that cute? So I'm doing 3 skeins. So however big it gets. Actually, so there we go. And then Tutti Frutti. Because it is just the sweetest colors. And it's actually showing up very good on there. I just love how it's working out. Like, there's all the colors.
It is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
I'm going to do just a solid granny.
It's been so nice. I mean, and my husband, I just keep a little tiny light on in the family room when I'm watching TV.
Yeah, you really don't need a lot of light.
You don't need a lot of light. So it's just been nice. Like this morning I got up at like 5 o'clock and I just pulled this onto my lap and I did it until I ran out of
juice.
No, thread. I didn't want to go upstairs and wake him up. So, but it's turning out very cool. And I think this is totally Emerson.
Maybe that's what I'll do with those sparkle ones I have.
I mean, even this big old hunk of white, I love it. So I'll go and go and go, and then I will try to match this. It's almost like a creamy. It's a nice creamy white. It's not white. So I'll have to go find some of that, and I'll put a bobble edging around the edge in the creamy white color. But I love it. I think it turned out really pretty.
When you start a new skein, do you worry about...
No.
Okay.
No, because look at it. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I mean, look how cool this looks. Yeah. It's like a gingham look right here.
Yeah, that's cool. Looks like you swapped it out.
Yeah, and I didn't. So it's turning out very cool. I said, I used a hook smaller than it called for, just to get it a little bit warmer when she's, cuddling under it. It is acrylic, and it's not as soft as that stuff.
This does not feel soft when you're crocheting.
See, I don't think
it feels
so.
like...
Right now it does, right?
Not soft, but it's not soft. Yeah, it does.
It's acrylic-y, but it's okay. I like it.
It's just, when you're working with it, it kind of squeaks on your hook.
Oh, really?
I haven't had that in a long... Not like you hear it squeak, but you feel it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Like dragging on it?
I don't know. It just gives you kind of the heebie-jeebies. I'm just such a tight crocheter, I think is what it is. And so it was like, ugh, I can, it just gives you that kind of hair on the back of your neck feeling at first because I'm so used to working with the cotton.
Yeah.
She has you join these with an invisible stitch.
Oh, okay.
So is the white going to even show?
It will on one side or another, I think.
Okay.
It would have to.
She's got a video on how to do it. I'll play around with that and see what other people do for their hexies. Because it's not like she has it in the pattern. She just recommends doing it with that.
And you can do whatever you want.
Right.
You could even use the zigzaggy.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
So then the white would show. There's multiple flavors of this, by the way.
Yeah, there's less crazy.
Probably, yeah. There's.
That's not crazy, but
No,
less
they had
bright.
some with purple. They had, I just can't remember.
Kind of a beachy one too, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think there was a beachy one.
Because you thought about that one with like blue and brown.
Yeah, but this is
or not brown, but like
totally
sandy color.
Totally Emerson. So I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. I think she'll like it. She has something she sleeps with that are colors like this.
Mr. Peep.
Yeah,
Baby.
So there's that.
I also worked on my Christmas granny, but I just didn't bring that because you guys have seen it. I think I probably did 20 more.
I think after I do the bunnies, because that's kind of a side rail, I'll pick one of the Christmas ones and I'll stitch on that until it's done. Because I have the gingerbread. You know what? I probably pulled the gingerbread house. I don't know. Depending on what I'm feeling at the time.
I might start one of these chickens. I'm gonna make myself finish that and then start a chicken. Because there's some really cute Easter ones on here too.
Oh, there is? Oh my gosh, even these would work.
Yeah, they have one here. They have Easter eggs in a basket.
Cute. Okay, well, maybe that'll be next. Who knows?
There's one where there's a chick sitting on colored eggs in a wagon right here.
Oh, yeah.
And the chicken's on a bicycle. Oh, but I like the gardening chicken. That's probably what I'll do. I like the sewing one too.
That was the one I wanted to start with, yeah. But that's okay because I'm feeling cross stitch a little bit more.
I need to get back to.
I was really off of it for a long time.
Yeah, I need to get back to Little Red Riding Hood that I started of hers in the.
I thought you finished that.
No, I finished Snow White.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I swear you finished it.
Yeah, no, I finished Snow White, but I need to get back to Little Red Riding Hood. And I think because that one has like not as many colors, I wasn't as like excited about it. But now that I've stopped for a while, I think I will be. Again,
Mm-hmm. So I picked out my wool project, which I'm of course running a month behind because it's supposed to be for February, but I'm fine with that because there's absolutely no rules. And I did pick out what I want to do, but I honestly can't find anything right now. I do know where my wool stuff is, but I'd have to clear off this table, which is kind of our work table right now. But I did pick out what I'm going to do.
The little robins.
And I want to do these little robins. Oh, yeah. Aren't they the sweetest things?
We've had so many robins in our yard.
Heather has like a bazillion birds in her yard. But it's so cute. And this is out of this book right here. Oops, sorry. But I think you can get the kit or something, maybe on her website. Actually, I really don't know.
Some of her stuff is available as just patterns and kits.
The reason I'm saying that is because when I go to Pioneer Quilts in Portland, they were out of it, but they've had this kit before. I'm not sure if it's something they put together or if Buttermilk did, but anyway, it's in this book. There's all kinds of cute stuff.
Well, what's the name of that pattern?
Old Time Penny Mats.
Oh, okay. And then you just would pick whichever robins or whatever.
Old Time Penny Mats. I mean, there's always the...
She has like a bajillion Old Time Penny Mats too, so I'm sure you could.
Yeah, it's super cute. So I did pick out the woolly, but like I said, I cannot use my table right now.
It's paint zone.
It's paint zone and all that stuff. And then for this month, I pulled out... there's two things I want to do. One, it's for mini quilts for March. I started this... a couple years ago when we first started FlossTube, actually. This is a Primrose Cottage Quilts pattern. The block actually comes in two different sizes. I believe this is the small. Yeah, this is the small size. I'm pretty sure it comes in a bigger size too in the pattern. But I used, and I'm hand quilting it, so I pulled this out of my pile of junk over there. This is a vintage piece of embroidery that I got from a friend. Gave us a big box of
her grandmother's
hand embroidered, hand quilted stuff.
Just fabric.
It's amazing. And so as I'm going through stuff, I'm re-looking at things, and it's like, okay, I love that, so I got to get it out. So I'm going to throw this down next to my chair and try to work on it for an hour or so a day. It won't take very long. And plus that'll get me, when I am sewing again, I can put the borders on the Christmas quilt we want to hand quilt. So it'll kind of get me in the mode for that. I need to have some stuff to hang on the walls because they're very white, which I love.
Very white.
But they're very white. So there's that. And the other thing I want to do, like mini quilt, is the little Sunbonnet Sue. I kind of got a vision of what I want to do with that. And it's just going to be a little tiny mini quilt. Plus I have an idea for my sewing machine cover. That's kind of where my brain's been going. It's been easy just to pick up one crochet thing and then besides the sweater, because I kind of have a goal of that each week, and have just the one cross stitch sitting on the chair that I can, if I've got a few minutes, I do that. Because I don't have a lot of brain space right now. But I'm done working, so for the time being. But this is really pretty. Why haven't I finished it? This fabric is mostly Granny Chic. This is like a yellow dot that I don't think that's Lori Holt.
No.
I've had that for years and years and years. This I know. They're Granny Chic. Like I said, a vintage, little piece of vintage cloth. I think it was a towel or a tablecloth maybe.
Yeah, or maybe a little.
There was a few more pieces of it I'm going to make something out of too. I am getting anxious to get my sewing machine up and running again.
Kind of me too.
But it's a mess in here, so
My house is condemnable at the moment.
it's a mess too. Yeah, actually this next week I'm starting along with this spring cleaning. So
Well, it's supposed to be kind of sunny in the middle of the week, still frigid, but
really,
I think so. There's supposed to be a few days in there of break. It's like high of 44, but I mean that's not frigid to a lot of you, but it's wet here.
so wet and
windy.
the wind is cutting. It's like windy right now.
It was like 36 degrees this morning and snowing because the wind was making it 30 and 31 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold.
And it just cuts through your clothes. We went out yesterday because it was my husband's birthday and we had like a little preschool thing in the morning. And he was like, "Oh my God, it's so cold out here." I'm like,
and she expected
go on a
me to
playground.
go to a park.
I go to like be on the playground at the end of school with her.
I can't do it.
Freezing, and everybody's like, "Oh, that wind, it's terrible."
I can't. It's just way too cold.
It's wet and cold, windy.
So do you have any sewing plans then?
I do still need to make some bags for my granny squares because I got a few projects like this and my Christmas one that I need to wrangle to get.
Oh, and I loved
rotation.
seeing everybody's bags that they made. That was fun. They are so fun to make, you guys. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. So because of that, and because Easter's coming,
Yes,
I bought fabric. I know. I'm weird. But I'm making I'm having fun just really thinking of stuff to make for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. Because, I don't have to think about where I'm going to put it in my house.
There's something really cute I'm going to order, but I don't want to tell you guys until after I order it because it's kind of almost sold out everywhere. But I'll show you guys next time. I'm really excited for it.
We just needed to start the video.
Yeah.
Normally we
I have it in my cart,
first.
but there's like only 5 left, so I'm like,
I'm making the girls Easter baskets and I'm going to fill them up. Or Easter bags. I think they'll have fun with that because then they could put like
bags would be cute.
They would, but I really want the little.
You really want to see that too.
Yeah, I really want the handle bags that I made the last time. So this is going to be the inside, and that's going to be the outside.
This outside, this inside.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So I mean, this a white inside's probably a little bit better for kids. So, the reason I got it is because my friend, the one that convinced me I needed to crochet a sweater. My friend Julie, she wanted to make a dress out of Liberty fabric, And I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so beautiful.
That comes in like a million colors.
It
too.
does. It
It's
does.
so
And they
pretty.
have it there.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, if you're going to make a dress, then I'll make a blouse because we've been wanting to start making clothes. And I went and got, and so our shop here sells Liberty. And so I ran over there and I got 3 yards of this.
They sell Liberty for like $8 a yard.
Yeah, they do. It's Shiplap Quilt
Shop.
shiplapquiltshop.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. They have this in every color for $7.98 a yard.
They only sell whole yard pieces, though.
Yep, yeah. So you have to buy 3 yards or whatever. So that's what happened is I went over there to get some of this to make a blouse with. And I'm hoping I have leftover too. And I will. I'll have pieces
so
here
pretty.
and there. It just feels.
To make a little dress for like a little bunny.
Yeah, anything. It's just going to be so cute. So
The
this
apron would be beautiful,
color
too.
is the mermaid color. They have a darker teal and they have a lighter tealy color.
Yeah, they have like a mint, I think. I was looking at them the other night because I was seeing if they had
Sweet
the thing
mint, I
wanted.
think it might be called.
Yes.
But this one's called Mermaid. It's really pretty. But I just ran over there to get it. So, and I should have pulled the pattern. I want to make the, oh well, you'll see it when it's done.
Where is it?
It's up there in that basket right there.
Oh, okay.
Do you see where the patterns
Yeah.
are? I haven't sewn clothes since the girls were little. Oh no, that's not true. I made Haley stuff all the time. But it's been years. So I'm gonna give it a shot. No, I think it's the very front one right there, right? Yep, that's it. So I want to do one of these. I think it'll be cute with leggings.
Very, I like this one.
I do too. But I think I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll do a combination of them. So, but that would be cute for summer.
Mhm.
This would be really good for you to make.
Yeah. Do we have the bigger one?
Yeah, we have them all.
We
so-
messed up and bought, did we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the sizes on them are so totally different than
Yeah.
like actual sizes in the store. And so we bought like really small ones and had to go buy big ones.
Yeah.
But now she's down to the smaller size. Blah, blah.
So I wanted to ask, a lot of people have asked. Basically, I quit sugar.
Yeah.
A year and a half, a little over a year. No, about a year and I don't know. 2022, around Thanksgiving, I quit sugar.
And just started doing like an app where you just log your food.
Yeah.
And it holds you accountable, really.
Holds you
if you're that
accountable.
kind of person. Yeah.
Yeah. But I quit sugar first before
Yeah.
I started doing any of that. So for all those who've said, what have you done? That's what I've done. I quit sugar.
Yeah.
Changed my life. Awesome. You do you. But anyway, so this for the bag for each of the girls. And I've already got them a cute little squishmallow, little bunny thing, and he's the cutest little things to go in it. These are going to be fun. So these will be next time, and the shirt. So that'll be fun. Anything else? I found some cute stuff while we were antiquing.
Well, let's pause and then we'll
okay.
be right back.
We're back. My friend and I, we went out for the day because we were texting and I said, I'm bored. And I should have been painting. And she's like, me too. Let's go somewhere.
And the weather was absolutely terrible.
It was terrible. It was absolutely horrible it was dark and gray for like, I don't know what.
That we actually had snow like accumulate that afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then wash away and then accumulate again. And
Went
then
from torrentially pouring.
just...
No.
It was like
It
we had
was
like
kind
a
of-
wind rainstorm.
All of a sudden started hailing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like bouncing off our heads. And then the sky was like pitch black. And then by the time we got over to the antique store, it was snowing quite heavily. But I found some cute stuff for the room. I'm having fun shopping for it. But check this out. It's little pansies.
Cute.
So I wanted to paint the other room yellow, but yellow is so hard to pick that I'm just going to add a lot of yellow. I end up painting everything white. Actually, it's called whipped cream. It's so pretty. But look how pretty that's going to be just hanging out of a basket. I don't want to put anything new in there. I ended up finding a hutch that I can use for all my crochet stuff and yarn and whatever. at the same antique store for a very good price. We're trying to be very frugal, excuse me, for doing stuff, but found that one.
That one's so perfectly done.
I know. These women were men, could be men too. These people were so talented when they made some of these things. It's,
Teeny tiny.
yeah, it's gorgeous. And then I found this because I love
like
yellow.
Electric lemon.
I know it is, but I think it's fun.
Yeah.
This is the yellow I love.
Yeah.
But this is fun. This will be cute inside the hutch or whatever. So, I'm trying to find old baskets and whatever, that kind of stuff to store some of my stuff in because I have a lot of stuff. And I am purging a lot of it, but it's going to take a while. But I found this basket too. And it's really stinky right
These are
now.
funny.
They're different.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Like
seen
they're
a lot of
missing
different
something,
ones.
but not.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. So this is going to sit on top the hutch, and I can keep, like I might put my seasonal pillows in here.
That'd be cute.
To
store them.
Just to store them.
Yeah.
So I'll have a place that's pretty good size. Because I actually made quite a few for the Valentine's basket. So, but I want cute stuff like this in there, and I don't want to go buy a bunch of new. I won't buy a bunch of new stuff. She had just, I think, sprayed it, but
Oh, you didn't spray paint it?
no,
Oh.
heck no. I will pay somebody else to spray paint it. I don't like spray painting. I never have.
We don't really have a. I mean, it's so wet here.
It's too terrible
It's cold.
out right now, but
Hurts your finger.
I
It's
don't
all
love.
over
I don't
you.
love doing it.
No.
It smells terrible. I'm very sensitive to smells, so this stinks really bad. But I'm kind of obsessed with these guys, and this is going to go in there too.
Are you gonna wire it for?
Yeah,
a light bulb?
you can buy converters for these. They just basically screw down on it and they plug in. So then you put a regular bulb, or you can get the little bulbs that look like a
Little flame.
little flame.
Yeah.
But that's what this is going to be in there. I thought it was cute. It was pretty reasonable. Yeah, I'm not into buying new stuff, so that's going to go in there too, and I think it'll be really pretty.
I got some cute plates. I forgot to tell you at when we went and stayed in Snoqualmie for just overnight, and it was fun. At a hardware store, they had just pretty little clear plates for under plants. I thought.
Oh, really?
But all my plants died yesterday. 5 of them.
Really?
It was really weird. Yeah, I've had them for over a year. They've been doing really well, and all of a sudden I looked up there. I'm like, what is going on?
Do they have spider mites?
God, I hope not. In my living room?
They get them.
Well, I know, but I mean, I thought I had those contained in my kitchen, and then I got rid of that plant.
That's usually what happens.
I
if
brought
all of a
in that
sudden
new
just-
plant from you,
from
the
me.
one that you cut for me, the big
Mine
one.
didn't. Yeah,
No,
but
but
mine's
yours is
doing-
fine,
yeah,
and my
mine's
other one's
fine.
fine on a different shelf. I don't know what happened. I fed them and I watered them yesterday, but I'm like, why do they all just croak off? I was so
I don't
bummed.
know. That sounds like
An issue,
an issue.
because they've been fine. In fact, I just potted up one. I had just potted up that one. That was the first one to go down. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not liking the pot it's in, but now everything else is looking sad. And I'm like, what is
mine's
happening?
was 4 feet long and it.
No, not that one.
Oh, which one?
The one I potted up because it was getting too big for the pot it was in before because it was happy, and so I put it in a little. I have a little teapot.
Oh,
I drilled holes in the bottom and everything.
how's the one doing that I?
Good.
Oh, okay.
The one over by them is looking sad. But I have another one because you gave me so many cuttings. I did them in 2 separate pots. I have another one up high because I have to keep them all up high because the cat is losing her mind for one. But she's really annoying when it comes to plants. But yeah, I don't know what's happening. But anyways, I bought cute plates to go underneath them.
I have to go get something that someone sent us.
Oh.
I have to go. We'll be right back.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we're back. We got the coolest. Well, I got 2
Happy
packages.
Meal.
Yeah, just amazing. You guys are incredible. So the first thing I'm going to show you was this right here. And she said I can say her name. And her name is Jean. And she sent me this vintage apron for Delilah.
It's perfect blue.
How gorgeous is this? I wish I could. I don't know.
I think you could. It would take
Probably
forever
could.
if you really look at it.
Yeah. But it's not, well, I don't need to because she sent me one.
Yeah.
I don't need to make one. But actually, Jean is one of our if not from our very first video.
Oh, yeah. She was on our very first video.
She's like one of our original peeps. She's been with us since the very beginning. In fact, I think she made one of the very first comments.
Yeah.
So, and we were thrilled. But anyway, she sent me this. She actually sent me my pink sewing machine too. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your little pink one?
Yeah. But anyway,
That's gonna
thank
be in
you
here,
so
right?
much. Yeah.
It's your sewing
It's
room.
going to sit next to my sewing machine where it's been. So, thank you. I love it. I had it on Delilah. I had to go get it. That's why. Because it's not in here because I didn't want paint to get on her. But
I'm pretty sure I saw Delilah at the hardware store I just said I went to.
really?
Yeah. I forgot to go
love
back in that
I'd
corner.
love to have another one.
But when I walked by, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the same dress form.
So my dress form came from Hallmark.
Mm-hmm.
Many
Forever ago.
Like 15 years ago. Easily.
And honestly, the one they had might have been a display one.
Well, it was a display
there was
one.
so much crammed into the store.
They
just
had
everything.
her at Hallmark, and I asked because I had been looking for one. I said, "Is that for sale?" And she said, "Well, everything's for sale." And I paid a small fortune for her, but I did not care because
she's perfect.
I had been looking for a long time.
It looked a lot like her. Because a lot of times you see them and then they're just like, there's something off
weird,
about 'em.
or there's hooks on the bottom,
Yeah.
or whatever. But that was perfect. They had necklaces or something, or charm necklaces or whatever on her, and they sold her. So she was one of my prized possessions. But I love this. Thank you so much, Jean. And it's just making my sewing room even cuter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if she knows this, but my family was originally from where she's from. Maybe we are related. Who knows? I don't have a close family. So, anywho. And then we got, and it's the big part of what somebody sent us. Evie has it, and she's got it at home.
I totally forgot to grab
and
it.
she forgot to grab it, but she sent us the prettiest box full of stuff. I was just in awe. Cute little bag. Excuse me, sorry. We drink pop. But look at this.
And she made
she
one
makes
for me
these,
too.
yeah.
It was one for me and one for her.
And she had a cute little bag, and it had a Valentine on it, and everything was just so perfect and pretty. That's not my.
You maybe sent me a picture.
What would you call it? That's not my. I don't do that. I hate wrapping gifts, and so when I get a beautifully wrapped gift, it's just amazing to me. So, but it had this. The little scissors and candy and little things that she made, and it was in this little bag that tied. And Evie has the most amazing bag.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I have a picture of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty sure
have.
you sent it to me. And the funny thing
but if
was,
not,
it was
she'll
the
bring
same
it next
kind of.
time.
So it was. We got it the night we did that floss tube, right? Or you hadn't checked your mail.
Mm-mm.
We did the floss tube video. You then checked your mail, and it was the same kind of bags we had just made. Those like drawstring ones. But it was a little different though, because you could tuck it down in instead or something.
Yeah, and she had
cool.
done like a little cupcake thing on the side for. It's adorable, but
I will
and
bring
Evie
it next
loves
time.
it.
I
Yeah.
will have to put it aside so I can show you guys. And it's like, and these bright candy colors. I don't have a picture of it.
It's wonderful. In fact, it's a kind of the theme of all what we've been doing lately.
Yeah.
These bright candy.
And then it had a
colors.
little cupcake like coin pouch on the side that had like a candy bar in it. And Evie
so
loved
cute.
the candy.
Of course.
She noticed the
I
next
passed
morning
the
when
candy
one
off
of them
because
was.
the no sugar thing I stick to.
She goes, it's weird. There was a candy bar in that last night, and this morning I checked and there isn't a candy bar left in there. And I was like, well, I ate it. She's like, oh.
Heather hasn't quit sugar quite yet. But I don't want to use this. I'm trying to bring myself to use it, but I don't know if I will. I think I just might set it next to my sewing machine.
But then it has like cute little poems. Did you show the back where it's like a pouch?
Yeah.
It's like an envelope and with like little snips in there.
It's cute. So.
It's very cute.
I love it. Thank you.
And I love this fabric. Was this like Joann's or something?
I don't know.
Because it's super cute.
Probably
got
not.
Or.
But obviously she has an embroidery machine. I've gone back and forth with that. because my machine you can add the module, but I don't think I would do it enough. And Nancy does. Nancy
has
does
one,
it.
so.
So I was like, if I
So
pay
cute.
you, will you? She won't ever let me pay her, but she's
I will
actually
use this
done-
because you can wash it.
You can.
In fact, I need to wash that. Evie actually brought her ballet shoes to a class in the little ballet bag I made, and there's something on it.
Well, of course.
I was like, what the heck? I gotta
She's
watch
a gross
that.
kid.
Yeah.
Also, we never do like shout outs, and it's mainly because I just plain forget, and I forget half of whatever I'm doing. When we push that button, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm always afraid I'm going to leave somebody out, but so there's been a couple people that I've been watching. Well, actually, one of them I've watched for years. Her name is Jen Bowman. JENNM Bowman, BOWMAN, I'm pretty sure. She has a great floss tube. You guys should check her out. She does different stuff. I've been watching people that are stitching different things. It's kind of been really inspiring to me to try to get me going. I've actually watched her for years. She cross stitches, she quilts, and she crochets a lot. So give her a check out. And then, hold on, I don't want to get this wrong. The Carolina Stitchers, I've been watching them too. Have you watched them yet?
No.
You'll see them pop up.
I've been watching paper craft stuff.
I haven't watched all theirs yet, and they're fairly new to me. She had left a comment on our video. And
Oh, yeah, that's where I saw it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a mother-daughter. Joy and Emma, right? I'm terrible with names. Anyway, they stitch a lot of Halloween. They stitch a lot of new stuff, and different stuff. Not, they don't do like reproduction samplers and stuff. So if you're into cross stitch that's different, and I mean, not off the, trail or whatever.
Not like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, no.
Like my mother-in-law says. That's different.
My bestie's mom used to say that too. That's different. But anyway, she just had this fabulous Halloween finish. They do a lot of Halloween and really fun stuff. Everything from Glendon Plays to, housewife stuff. So give them a watch. It's a mother-daughter team. And she's a military wife too, so.
Also, Mama is quilting on Instagram. Finished my
Oh my goodness.
So busy pattern from my Etsy shop.
I was actually going through your
And
patterns
it turned
the
out
other day.
so cute.
It's
Look
very
at that.
cute.
Super cute.
Because I want to start one. So I was going through and was like, well, do I do the strawberry? Do I do the bees?
And then she has it on her wall under like a little bee.
Oh my gosh.
Bee
The
thingy.
bee thingy.
Like a cool, like
I'm starting to feel
multimedia
cross
thing.
stitching again. I really am.
I know, I need to get back on it. I need to get my house in order right now. It's crumbling at the moment, but we'll get there.
I'm actually, did I say I'm starting spring cleaning?
Yeah, he
Along
said
with-
next
yeah.
week.
I figure because I kind of break my house down into zones. I figure if I give myself a week or two for each zone, I need to
start
purge. I
doing
need
that.
to get this, and then I can paint too, because I've got trim to paint now. So, and then I'm pretty much ready to put it back together. So, actually, no, we were gonna do the closet this weekend, but I had a job come up.
I need to do Evie's closet. I need to do like a system in there. Because right now I just have like several things going on in there that I've but it just doesn't, you can't fit as much in there. And girl's got a lot of stuff.
Maybe something like this, and you could hang her
I think
clothes
so.
down below, where
I
she
think
could
so.
reach them anyway.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
it wouldn't be bad.
I mean, her clothes are in just cube bins, and that totally works for us. It's just, there was like a system in there before, like the wire shelf systems, which is really nice, but I need to fit toys in there too. So they're just like the above ones. And so then I have another shelf over here and then just like an open space.
When your closet's way bigger than that.
Yeah, she has a huge closet and she could fit a ton in there. It's just I don't have the most efficient system in there yet because I also have on the end, it goes quite a bit of the ways back. So I kind of want to do like you did in your old house, where there were shelves there.
I turned the shelves this way, and then I could keep
Yeah.
whatever. Well, actually, that was my craft one on that one. But in yours, you did shoes and all that stuff down the side. So I can cram a lot of stuff in a small area.
If anybody has any ideas on books, she's got a bajillion books.
And she won't let them go. So
well, we wouldn't need anyways.
No,
because they're her good books. We do let them go. We swap them out at Free Little Libraries, and she doesn't really notice, but sometimes she notices.
Can you put them in bins? We have a huge storage unit.
I have all her chapter books are in cube containers, but that's not like, it's hard to go through them because we constantly are like swapping them all out to read them. The issue is, like, I have them all on her bookshelf. She's got a tall bookshelf. It's jam-packed full, but she pulls them out, and then they just are like everywhere. So
she's the queen of that.
She told me yesterday she was I was vacuuming and she wanted to help, and so I let her do that, but then she spilled the cat water with the vacuum, so then I'm like, okay, well, we gotta put that away and let it dry. And so she was like sad because she wanted to clean. She was like, I wish I could clean every day. And me and my husband looked at her and we're like, you can.
Nobody's stopping you.
Please do. And she's like, I just love it so much.
Yeah, and however, the day before we were talking about it, and I said, we were FaceTiming, and she said, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
And
Matt goes, you can start by just picking up after yourself. Well, I don't like doing that kind of cleaning. I'm like, oh.
None of us do.
No.
Anyway, so the crafting and stuff while we're going, you know, we told you it's kind of house mode right now.
And I'm about to go into garden mode too.
No, it's too cold.
Seed starting mode.
Oh, okay, because I'm ways off for that.
It's too cold outside,
but we'll keep checking in. It's you know, barring no illness, because everybody they're sick all the time. So I can close the door to my husband coughing, so we're fine. But and yes, he's been to the doctors multiple times, X-rays, the whole bit. It's
just a bad winter.
Yeah, it's just a bad whatever. So we'll keep checking in. Hopefully, I can get to sewing a little bit, but
me too.
No promises. Because I'm kind of wanting to actually get my house going on doing some stuff, especially because there's the
people do want to see that too.
Well, and we're gonna.
Yeah.
But now I'm not working, so I'm not working for the company I worked for. I will now be working for a smaller.
Yeah.
Boutique company, so it'll be less, and I feel like I can actually commit to some pretty big projects in our house. So because before, like yesterday, I got home at 7:00 at night. By the way, I got home at 7:00 last night. That's why I was tired today. So they're long days.
That's why. Oh, your phone was too tired to turn the volume on.
I didn't want my phone on. I didn't want to talk to anybody or whatever.
She was the one that was like, "What time are we doing the video tomorrow?" And I'm like,
she's like, "Not early." And I'm thinking, okay, so noonish. Well, you know,
I told her a little after 11.
Plus, we don't do anything from October to December. I don't do any house projects, and now we've got this going. So the stuff will be light, but we'll keep showing up, and hopefully, you know, get a.
Yeah, I think I'll get my juju back soon. Hopefully,
I think so.
A few weeks.
I mean, Heather's been making some stuff, but she doesn't really want to show it or share it right now. Yeah. So we'll let you know what that is. But I think that's about it. What'd you see?
Oh, my neighbor just texted me.
Oh.
She keeps unloading stuff on us. We have new dress up stuff, and Evie absolutely loves it. But I'm like, I swear I told you, no thank you on that. But of course, that's like the only thing that Evie's been wearing. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad she did bring that over.
Well, that's fun though. Yeah. And Emerson's getting bigger.
She actually wore it to school the other day too. And they're big. They're like a little bit bigger dress up dresses too.
Because Haley had them all.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma, she was our one and only, you know, for many, many years.
19 years about her. Yeah. You know, 15, 16 years.
And so if Disney had a new
We have them all. But now we have frozen dresses too.
Oh, yay!
She wore them to school the other day. So
anyway, we are going to say goodbye for now. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And
yeah, what does that fall?
No idea.
Sometime in March. I guess we're in March
Somewhere
right now.
around
Before Easter.
before Easter, but will it be on St. Patrick's Day?
Today's the 3rd.
I'm wearing my green.
Yeah, the
I'm wearing
17th.
my green for St. Patty's Day. It's a very dear friend of mine's birthday.
I'm wearing my sweatshirt.
Yep, we'll be back on St. Patty's Day. So,
Is that the 17th?
mm-hmm.
I never remember that.
Yep. I don't forget that one. You're
Well,
like,
it's just because my childhood friend was the day after
oh,
her birthday was, and so I could never keep up with which one was which. If it was the 17th or 18th. Tyler's birthday's coming up too.
her husband's a year older now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anything else new happen? You know, I honestly don't remember what happened between here and there. My husband was gone for 4 or 5 days.
No, I don't remember much.
Been working so hard on this.
We're about
fun,
to sign
though.
Evie up for kindergarten, probably, or make decisions on that in this upcoming week.
That's
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I think we're rambling now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go so we can get this uploaded,
See
and
you
we will
next time.
see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.